lovelies, and welcome to Planet Zoo Part 2.5. Today we're decorating the whole shebang. The whole zoo so far is getting a makeover. We're starting out with the entrance area, putting some animals up top, all of which are from North America, and some cute little flower baskets that I found. A lot of this is me just maneuvering pieces into the correct spots where I want them. There's a lot of text fiddling. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. It's been a little bit crazy, but I'm back in action, hopefully. Gotta put our name of our zoo up, which is SC Northeast, I think. Just a lot of text fiddling, because you can make very, very specific adjustments. I love Planet Zoo's decoration system, and I expect there'll be a lot more parts kind of like this of just decorating like an area or a certain exhibit, probably like bigger stretches, because I don't want it to be too short. But maybe that's something we'll continue to do. Putting down some trees. Little fact, you can just kind of click on them and in the like surroundings and drag them onto your zoo property, and they count as foliage from the right areas. So if it works, it works. Putting some bushes down, making sure again we're in the right climate. Otherwise, guests, I don't know, it just felt appropriate. I don't think the guests really affected at all, but it felt appropriate. There was a lot. I was very zoned out. There were a lot of times where I was like, oh, that's such a cute bush, and then I realized that I couldn't place it there if I wanted to keep to the climate of the area. So yeah, putting down some trees and some foliage and just kind of making it pretty, because it looked very plain before, and I wanted to make it look a lot more filled in and lifelike. Yeah, grabbing some trees and putting some stuff behind the bushes and just making it look more official, I guess. Not generated by a computer. I was playing around with signs here. I wanted to cover up some places where the rocks of the bison enclosure went through the fence. So I found these cute little cutouts, and I decided to put them up just as like decorative. I'm still contemplating recoloring them so they're not stark white, but I suppose we'll see. I wanted to add just a little sign that this is a sign you can put text on, like that you type. So I wanted to give a little custom name for our bison enclosure. So please leave ideas for that in the comments. I named it Buffalo Plains at first until I remembered that they were bison and in fact not buffalo, so that will be changed in a second. There we go. But if you have, you know, ideas for enclosures or anything, please drop them down in the comments. Just putting down streetlights so that it's not super dark. I kept having the issue where the lights would place on top of the bushes and not the ground. So I kept having to move them manually down, which was a little bit annoying, but altogether not too bad. Just a little thing I had to remember to do for me. Just putting lights down so I don't have to do it later, along the path and everything. I decided against putting any lights in the enclosure because I thought it would mess with it too much. And then I realized that I put way more than was actually ever going to be needed, and we would be blooming like the sun if we had that many streetlights, so I took some out. And here, I was really proud of this, because I didn't think I would be able to do it, because I've seen other people do it in like Planet Zoo playthroughs, and it just looks so cool. I'm making a sign because I wanted to have the zoo kind of divided into three different kind of climates and animals from those climates. So this is our like plainsy area, like Calgary, stuff like that. That part of North America. Why did I go to Canada? I don't know. Like Midwest kind of plains. I don't know anything about the US. So I wanted to go that route. And I was super proud of myself. I made the sign out of the like arboreal feeding platforms. So those are all feeding platforms used as, yeah. I wanted to have different areas for, because North America is a really big region. So I wanted to split it up. So this is the sign for the plains. I think I wrote plains biome because I wanted to be clever, but I couldn't think of anything. I believe as of now it's been changed to be not so plains, which I thought was very clever. Sorry, my phone is being loud. Yeah, so there's plains biome. Changed now, but I did not record that. I did do some more after I recorded this that I forgot to record. So it is a little bit different from the end of this, and I will, if we do this again, do that differently. Because I would prefer to show you all the changes. So, yeah. Just putting down, sprucing up the bison and, I cannot remember for the life of me, antelope, maybe? The other animal in that enclosure. But, I didn't want it to be so plain, which was difficult because it's a plains thing. I think part of my issue is that there's so much just blank empty grass and I want to fill it all up with plants, but that counts as coverage. Okay, here are some pictures. Here's the entrance again, and the enclosure. That's everything. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out and keeping me company throughout this playthrough. I will see you next time.